Okay, go.
Alright, I'm going to describe for you the new bass that I got for Christmas. This is a Squire Jazz Bass. Very nice piece that I picked up on Craigslist for a song, and somebody that just didn't get any use out of it, and I needed a 5-string. So I put a few nice decals on it because I play in my worship band. What I'm going to show you is a couple of modifications that I did in order to make the best use of my 5-string, and then also how especially you can install a thumb rest. So if you take a look at the neck, I put a few decals on the neck. It may seem a little childish, like you're trying to learn this, but you know what? I'm trying to learn the scale on this top B string of my 5-string. So they sell these little kits that you can get the decals for it. And again, it may seem silly, but I don't have it on the front of the neck, just on the back here where I can see it. Nobody else sees it, but it helps me out. I'll take them off as I get used to the bass. So a couple of modifications that you want to check right off of the bat is, first of all, the intonation. I adjusted the bridge and did the intonation so that at the 12th fret the harmonic is in tune. I had to adjust the bridge quite a bit. It was really off from the factory. The action from the factory, pretty good. Didn't have to do much adjustment there. So what I want to show you is how you can install a thumb rest on this guitar, because a lot of guys, as they're playing the bass, they struggle with some place to rest their thumb. Sometimes guys will put it on top of this pickup, and that's not a bad place if you want to rest your thumb somewhere. Also, because it's a 5-string, a lot of guys will rest their thumb on top of that 5th string or that B string. I do that as well, but I figured out that if you take one of these thumb rest kits that I purchased and install a thumb rest on there, I'm going to show you how I did that and how I select where to put that on the guitar. Again, some guys like to have their fingers down here most of the time. I do pluck down here and everything, but I can usually steady myself on my pinky and able to pluck there. So I want something that I can play up the neck. So when I place this on the guitar, I'm going to try and place it in a place where I can rest my thumb on here and pluck the B string as well as all the others. So I'm going to pause it right now. I'm going to show you how I do that specifically and see what we can come up with.
Now,
just here. So what I've got is a standard kit. This is not a Fender kit. It is a standard kit though for installing a thumb rest. It comes with 2 particular thumb rests. I'm just going to install one on the guitar. And as I said, I want to install this in a place where I can move up the neck just about as far as I need to. So it's going up pretty close to the neck. I'm just going to eyeball it. Now they do sell these Fender thumb rest kits, come with a template that fits on a Fender Jazz Bass or a Fender P Bass. I don't have that template, and it doesn't really matter for me anyway because this particular bass doesn't have a pick guard on. So that's a good thing because I can place it wherever I need to and eyeball it. It's a bad thing because if I make a mistake on this, there's no pick guard to cover up my mistake. So I'm going to place that about exactly where I want it. And then I'm going to use a very small drill bit at first. See, that's just a very small drill bit. And I'm going to do a guide hole. And then I'm going to come behind that with a larger one. So, just going to use that on a slow speed. Do that hole fairly deep. Trying to keep it in line. And do the other one as close to the center of that hole as I can. So I'll put those screws in, finish the installation, and we'll come back and see how it goes.